Good morning, traders. It's Chris from the daxtrader.co.uk. It's the 23rd of January, and this is the Dax Technical Analysis video. Trading financial markets is risky, involves the risk of losing our invested money. We're not providing financial advice. This is for educational purposes only. But I've got here three different markets that I'm comparing against each other at the moment. The first would be FTSE, top left. And we've also got here Euro Stocks top right and DAX at the bottom. And we've just highlighted out 3 points on the markets here, and I'm comparing specifically the DAX to the Euro Stocks. Thinking to myself, the Euro Stocks has just popped above the daily high and it's challenging the 4:30 high from yesterday. And the DAX is still lagging a little bit behind both of those. So I'm just kind of wondering whether, with the disparity between the two European indices, whether the DAX starts to bridge that gap. Moving back into the main charts then, if we just start off with the daily chart here. This morning we had a gap higher of about 50 points. We've since taken, I'm not sure if we've taken out the low of yesterday, I don't think we have, but we found a low around about 11,016 this morning. So we're about to challenge the base of this ignition point that we've talked about over the last few days. And we've now since started to challenge the highs of the day and potentially looking to build. This was the chart that I had on the 60-minute to say if we expanded this line through these three highs here, you have almost a multi-pivot line. And if you extend that through, you can see that this would be a potential spot for price to retrace back to from the high that we saw on Friday last week. And we started to find a spot here where things are starting to actually react. So it'd be good to see whether this is the turning point for a potential move and whether we can build from there. And the levels for today, we're about to touch up on the point of control. And we've already taken out the value area low and we've found some support here at the low of yesterday. We'll probably go and touch that point of control now. The question will be whether or not it manages to continue up towards the value area high at the level that I was suggesting on the previous chart, which will be all the ones in this case, 11111. So binary level. As far as levels that are exposed at the moment, there aren't that many either side of us. We've got 10,910 below, but any higher really, and we're going to have to start looking at taking out some 300s. I haven't got enough data on this chart to actually go back that far, but I'll load it up for tomorrow instead. And this was the chart that I was watching as well, which is just a simple 5-minute chart showing the most recent price action really from yesterday. And there's a series of lower lows and lower highs. The trend defining level right now is that 11,100 level, which is a similar level to one we've already spoken about, which was the peak that you looked at. Euro Stocks is currently challenging at the moment. If we break 11,011, lots of ones today, then we will continue this downtrend, providing that 11,100 is not taken out. So they are the things that I'm watching out for today. As far as the economic calendar and things like that are concerned, there's a number of things to just be aware of. We've already had the Bank of Japan come out this morning with a number of releases, not least their monetary policy update where they held rates, and there was also their press conference from Kuroda. So that's all done. As far as what's to be expected for the rest of the day today, you've got retail sales from Canada and foreign investment in Japanese stocks left to come out. There's no holiday, as far as I can see, anywhere today. The next holiday will be in Australia and New Zealand, which will be Auckland Anniversary Day, and Australia Day on the 28th of January. And there are quite a lot of earnings coming out today. There's mainly American, but the main ones seem to be, just on a quick sort of glance through this, things like Motorola, Procter & Gamble. You got Burberry in the UK, Ford, and United Technologies, as well as plenty of others. So keep an eye out on those. And for today, as far as what I'm looking for, I'll be interested in waiting for signals to catch a bit of momentum one direction or the other. There's not a huge amount of headroom above with this 11,100 directly above, so it might be some more shorter term trades that I'll be watching out for today. All right, guys, hope you have a great trading day, and we'll catch up with you again tomorrow. Take care.